right, so first exercise. Up to you whether you hold on to the weights. For this one, we're doing a hip hinges again. So if you feel like your form is good, I'm happy for you to hold some weight. Otherwise, just go body weight. But then we're running the hands or the dumbbells down the leg as you push the bum back. But I want you to make sure, so if you look from sort of my hips to my head, it's a relatively straight line. So I don't want it to look like this. So you're not just reaching down. You're keeping your upper back straight and you're pushing your bum back. My hips, my feet are hip width apart. A little bit hard to see, but pushing the bum back. You should feel a stretch in the hamstrings as you're doing this. So the knees have a little bit of a bend, but we're not sort of squatting down. It's more a push the bum back. So always just think about bum back towards the wall behind you, and you get that stretch into your hamstrings. Then the next one, so holding onto the dumbbells. Might sit for this one. You guys will stand just so you can see. So you're going to do bicep curl. We've done these before. So bicep curl, then turn the hands out so the palms are facing in the same direction you are, and then you push up into the shoulder press. Then we come back down, turn the hands in, and then the reverse of the bicep curl. Just add Helen. So bicep curl, turn out, shoulder press, come back, hands in, and then straighten the elbows. Then next we're going to do some balance. So you're just going to go single leg balance here. But then I'm just going to add the leg that's in the air. It's going to be rotating out and in just to try and throw off your balance a little bit. One set on that side, and then one set on the other side. Next, you can either just hold the weights in front of you for some squats, but if you feel comfortable, I'm going to do just some squat jumps again, just to get that impact. But up to you whether you do just regular squats or the jumps. Next one, going to do dips, so going and finding bench top or couch, something that's elevated but sturdy, and then just going into the dip. So you should be feeling this into the back of the arms, a little bit into the shoulders and the chest, but mainly back of the arms. And the further out your legs are, the harder it will be. And then the last exercise for today will just be a good old wall sit. Up to you, you can hold on to some weights just to add a little bit of resistance, or you can just go with your body weight. Completely up to you. So Helen, the first exercise is a hip hinge. So up to you whether you hold weight, running the hands down the leg as you push your bum back. From hips to head, I want a straight line so you're not rounded. Straight line there, and you just bum pushing back to the wall behind you, and then coming back to the start. Alrighty, so we'll start with the hip hinge. Get my timer. Okay, off we go. So you're pushing the bum back, should feel a stretch in the hammies, and then you squeeze your bum muscles to drive your hips forward. So just think about bum back, bum forward. A little bit of a bend in the knee is okay, but I want you to feel that stretch in your hammies. Now, some of you might be quite flexible and you might need to go down relatively low, but I want you to keep your back straight and pushing the bum back. Again, a little bit of a knee bend is fine. About 10 seconds to go. Really squeezing your hip muscle, the glute muscles to drive your hips forward. 3, 2, and 1. And then Helen, I think you missed the second exercise as well. So with the weights again, we're going to do bicep curl, hands out, shoulder press, back down, hands in, and then reverse of the bicep curl. All right, off we go. Bicep curl in, turn the hands out, shoulder press up, back down, hands in, straighten the elbows. Good, keep going like that. Keep your core tight, especially as you go for the shoulder press. Don't want you to feel like you arch through your back too much, so stay strong into the core and pushing through your shoulders. You'll feel the back of your arms working a bit on the shoulder press. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Popping the dumbbells down, and we're going into the single leg balance. So one leg's in the air, and then the other leg turning out and in. Okay, off you go. Core nice and tight, turning out. The faster you go with your leg, the more it'll throw your balance. So up to you with how much you want to test it. And if you feel like that's quite easy, you can turn your head as well. That's going to throw the balance off even more. You find that right balance point. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll swap straight over to the other side. Off we go. And you can start slow with the leg movements. Get your bearings. If you feel you want to challenge yourself a bit more, go faster or chuck in those head movements. But again, core nice and tight. Torso facing forward. It's just that leg that's turning out. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Either holding onto the weights to do some regular squats, or you can do the squat jumps. Technique as you come down still stays the same. So it's like you're doing a squat, but then you're just adding a jump into it and getting that impact landing. All right, off we go. And if you're holding onto the weight with the regular squats, try not to let it pull you down too much. Stay upright with your chest. And you're strong through your glutes and your quads here. You're just at halfway. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Popping the weights down. Going into the dips. So if your feet are kind of under your knees, it's going to be a lot easier for your arms. So if you extend your feet out and straighten your legs, it's going to be harder for the arms. So it's completely up to you how you want to test yourself. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Strong through the shoulders and the elbows here. Feeling the back of your arms working. And you'll get a bit of chest and shoulders as well. We've got 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. And then last one for the first round. Going into the wall sit. Again, you can hold on to a weight if you want, or you can just do your body weight. Body weight's pretty tough anyway, so up to you. Okay, so placing yourself against the wall, and we'll get going in 3, 2, and 1. So I want you to have your feet or your ankles sort of stacked under the knees. So you're creating that sort of straight line at your shin. And the lower you go, the harder it's going to be. 15 to go. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Get going with the second set. So we'll start with the hip hinge. So whether you are holding the weight or just going without the weight, the most important part is keeping your upper back straight or your whole back really. And then you're pushing your hips back and forward. All right, off we go. So really just think about bum back, bum forward. So it's not so much like you're squatting down. It's more you're pushing your bum back towards the wall behind you, and then you're driving that bum forward back to the starting position. 15 to go. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Then keeping hold of the dumbbells or grabbing them if you weren't using them, and you're going to go shoulder press or bicep curl, shoulder press, back down. Okay, off we go. Hands out, control back down, in, and then straighten the elbows. Again, strong through the core here, trying to arch through your back, stay nice and tight, especially as you're going into that shoulder press. 15 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Next, going into the balance. So one leg in the air, turning out side to side. And then if you want, you can add head movements as well. All right, off we go. And trying to keep the torso facing forward, just that hip and the leg turning out side to side. Got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll go straight over to the other side. Off we go. And strong on your standing leg, through the quads and the glutes mainly. Just at halfway. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Then grabbing onto the weight if you're doing the regular squats, or body weight if you're doing the squat jumps. All right, off you go. Either way, want your feet to stay flat on the floor as you do the squat. If you're doing the squat, just like you're pushing your bum back down and sitting into a chair. And with your jumps, try and keep that rhythm. You're at halfway. Try not to slow down here as you fatigue. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Finding that bench top or the couch, whatever you've got, going into the dips, and then up to you whether you have your legs further out, so there's more weight onto your arms. Leave that to you. Okay, off we go. Either way, I want you strong with the back of the arms there into your triceps. If you feel like it's uncomfortable at the front of your shoulder, then just don't go as low into the dip. "15 seconds to go." Keep pushing through with the arms. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And then last one for the second round. Going into the wall sit, so back against the wall, holding that squat-like position and feeling the tension build up into the quads. All right, off we go. 45 seconds. "15 down." 15 to go. Good, keep pushing through. Last little bit here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Grab another drink. Sarah, just as hard for the second round. Feel like we're moving quite fast through them, so maybe it's that. Go another 20, 30 seconds. We'll go for the last round. Okay. Grabbing onto the dumbbells if you're using them. Going through the hip hinge. So push the bum back, get the stretch on the hamstring, and squeeze your bum muscles to drive the hips forward. All right, off we go. "15 seconds to go." Keep driving the bum back rather than sort of squatting down, more just pushing the bum back. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the dumbbells in the hands, we're going into the bicep curl and shoulder press. Okay, off we go. Bicep curl up, turn the hands out, shoulder press, back down, hands in, straight. Keep going like that. halfway. Really feel the muscles work each time, especially as you turn the hands out and drive the hands up into the shoulder press. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Going into the balance. So one leg in the air, turning the leg out. All right, off we go. And yeah, chucking in the head movement if you want to test yourself a little bit more. $20 to go. Five, 3, 2, 1, and we'll go straight over to the other side. Good, 15 to go. Three, 2, and 1. Grab in the weight. Squats or the squat jumps without the weights. Okay, off we go. Again, strong to the glutes and the quads as you squat or jump up. But then also strong through your chest so you're not letting your torso fall forward. Strong through your upper back muscles as well. Trying to not let your knees come in together. Keep them in line with your toes. You got 10 to go. Keep up the pace if you're doing the jumps. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 2 to go. Going on to the dips and finding that bench or the couch. Pushing through those arms. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Last little push, 2 to go. Two, and 1. And last one, going to the wall, going into the wall sit. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. We're just at halfway. So keep pushing on here. You got 5 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work.